When I think about relationships, I'm like, where on earth do you begin? Relationships are one of the most powerful things that we exist in, and they're pervasive. They exist in everything. If you think about it, we are always in relationship with everyone. We've got the typical relationships of our, familial relationships, work relationships, intimate relationships, whether we have one or not and want to be in one, with friends and so forth, and even in terms of how we are engaging with people. And the thing about relationships, because I truly believe we are put here on this earth, part of our calling is in terms of just love and expanding our understanding of how we relate to one another and ourselves. They can be empowering and motivating and inspiring for us because we all want human connection. And at the same time, the other side of the coin is that when there's relationships that we are not that are not healthy for us, that we are not in a positive relationship with, they can just tear us apart, and they suck and drain our energy in such a deep way. So it's so important to be able to sometimes stop and take inventory to understand how I'm navigating my relationships. What are the ones that are flowing and going well that I want to continue to sow those seeds with? And where do I need to actually stop and do some healing, do some work in those relationships? And so often we just try and avoid the relationships that don't work because they suck and they drain. But really, it's calling for us to deal with it. And we can deal with it in multiple ways. So, first of all, to ask yourself, is this relationship I need to keep, that has potential, that I am called, want to do the work in? And if yes, then, to go, then what's necessary for it? Am I actually putting in the time, doing the effort of what's needed? Because a lot of times, one of the most powerful things that I've learned in relationships is it's so easy to look at all of the things that that other person isn't doing, and we can get a list. Don't you? You keep that list going. You didn't do A, B, C, E, F, G, blah, blah, blah. I skipped D in there. But I have learned, for every single one of those things, put up the mirror and look back at me. What am I doing to contribute to that relationship? What am I doing that might be spurring that person, that might be triggering that person to do those things? Or what about me do I need to put in check? And so that's the thing that's so amazing about relationships, is truthfully, they are our opportunity to have a deeper understanding into our souls and ourselves, and are the opportunity for us to rise to become bigger, better, more amazing people. And the thing is, those ones that are the most troubling, that are the most triggering, and sometimes the most toxic are, here's the secret, are where you were called to do your healing and expand. Those challenging relationships are your gift. And when you can start to look at them as your gift for growth, it will change everything. And growth happens in multiple ways. Are they your gift for growth because it's time for you to learn how to cut things off and let things go where it's not needed? Is it your gift for growth because you've got to learn how to actually be vulnerable and break down those walls and show your true, soft, scared, vulnerable side to allow people to connect in those deeper ways? Is it your gift for growth because you'd rather tuck the difficult things away and not deal with it and learn how to just have the tough conversations and again and again? But I guarantee you, there is a gift in those challenging relationships that is asking for you to rise above. And it is critical to do so because of what's waiting on the other side, whether it's waiting for an amazing, improved relationship with that person, or it's waiting to clear that person for something else, or just waiting for you to rise and grow and heal those parts of you that might be triggering in that relationship so you can go to the next level in your life. So relationships are golden. Even when they're shit, it's still a golden opportunity for you. And my invitation for you is to step into that, to lean into the gift of what's there and to go there for yourself and to grow there with yourself.